det stämmer. Vi är på Times Square. Som Anna har nämnt tidigare så är det ju tusentals människor som har samlats här för att följa den här mycket dramatiska valvakan som vi får väl ändå säga att den tog en lite annan riktning än vad i princip alla mätningar hade förutspått före det här valet. Och jag står här med Anna and Oscar. You guys live here in New York. Tell me, you've been following this watch party, or how to explain it. What do you feel right now?
I feel a little bit confused. It's hard to believe that Trump is actually winning. I feel like the build up to it was that Hillary was going to win. So it's unexpected. I would say surprising. That's a feeling.
Yeah. But why do you think that he has become so popular? Because obviously people like what he says.
Yeah, of course. Like maybe people thought was like they try to think the way he's thinking, and now that he's almost being the president of the United States, so he's empowering people to really think this and also to say it, right? So it's kind of scary.
If he wins, he hasn't won yet, he is a couple of electoral votes away from victory, but if he wins, how do you think that it will affect the US and the American politics?
I think badly. It's going to really divide people. I mean, people are already divided over very controversial topics, and if he's the leader of this country, I think it's going to affect people's everyday lives. Yeah.
And could you somewhere predict that this was going to happen, or are you totally surprised or blown away, or what term to use?
Yeah, it's surprising because the odds were that Trump, that Hillary win, and now we're seeing another picture right now. So it's really amazing. We cannot believe it. We were just having a dinner,
yeah.
And
we were having dinner and we couldn't eat. We
really couldn't eat.
Yeah.
We have to let half the platter there.
So, Oscar, I'm also going to ask you another question because I know you're from Mexico, and Trump has been talking very bad about Mexican people in the country, to say the least. He has, in the last couple of weeks, had a different tone in his rhetoric, but how does it feel for you personally that this person might be the president of the United States in a couple of hours?
Well, of course I don't take things personal. I try not to, but, well, now that he's like going to be president, like it's I mean, I don't like how he talks about people from my country, and I think it's bad because he's as I say, he's empowering people to really say that, and to really say that in the streets. And if you come to New York City, especially here, like you can see all Mexicans, and they are the hard workers, and they are doing the jobs that Americans don't want to do. So yeah, it's kind of disgusting to hear that from that guy, and also to hear that from people in the streets, right?
But are you worried, or are you both guys worried that his rhetoric, or if you win, might be making the situations for people from other countries than America worse when they live here in the US?
I think so. I think it's going to make things complicated, getting visas or working here. It's really pushing away talent. That's my biggest worry.
And what about you? Are you worried that this might change the political and total climate of like the U.S.?
Well, of course, it's gonna do something with the people and with the like. If you come here to Times Square, it's usually very crowded and very happy, and now you can see all the people. It's like all silent or all like nervous. So I think that's what it's provoking now. So if I can see it now, I wonder what's going to happen the next 4 years.
Yeah, if you look around us, it's pretty somber. It's pretty quiet. It's not really
usually like this?
No, even on a regular day. I think people are not feeling it tonight. Yeah.
So finally, before we go back to our studio in Stockholm, we're talking about New York City. This is a democratic state, it's a democratic city. You're talking about that Times Square feels a bit mellow, not so happy as it used to be. How do you think that the New Yorkers will react if we have Donald Trump becoming president?
I'm not sure. I mean, I think New York City is such a diverse city that for an immigrant to come here and work here and live here, it's still going to be fine. You know, it's going to be welcoming. It's a pretty friendly city. But maybe in other states that are not, it's going to be more complicated. Even just coming to the US in the first place may be a little more complicated.
Do you agree?
Yeah, totally agree. Like New York City, it's very diverse. Like it's people from all the world, so it's it's kind of friendly for people like us, so that we are from other countries. But I think in the States, inside of the country, it's going to be kind of messy there, I think.
Are you going to be able to sleep tonight, or are you going to stay up and watch until it's finished?
I think I'll have a glass of wine to relax.